Good morning and a very, very happy Monday morning to each one of you. May this week be super, super power packed and may you have a fabulous week ahead. Welcome to the completion of your week two. Again, another landmark. Week two is over, and tomorrow we are entering into our week three. So, congratulations for that and wishing you all a lot of power. I hope you all are much more comfortable with your mirror work now. Can anybody use a chat box and let me know how you're feeling with your mirror work? Yes, I love the good mornings. So beautiful of them. So wonderful. Great. So please use this later, probably after peak state programming. Let's understand how our body is doing. How are we doing with ourselves when it comes to you're doing very well? Excellent. Comfortable is the word. Great. So you're learning to look at the person in the mirror and have a good one-to-one conversation. You're learning to compliment the person, accepting the person, gradually enjoying it, going good. Great, wonderful. Magical morning, Shweta, to you as well. So fabulous. Easy and loving. So you're finding it easy now. That's the key. So if you're finding it easy, means the big stage over. So wonderful. Ritesh sir, can we have the Pixit programming? All of us can gear up for the morning run and get energized. You were shaking to the core initially, but now I hug my inner child and feel like a mother to my inner child. Thank you, Dipali, for sharing it. I appreciate the morning, the first thing. Very nice. Great. Fabulous. Yes, we can do it. More. Yes. Yes, we are the winners. Left leg in the front, back leg on the right leg on the back, and we run the second round. Little more. Ooh. Yes. Today I felt Ritesh sir was testing us. Ritesh sir, were you testing us in the morning? I thought it was going endless. Lovely. Thank you so much, everyone. So Shweta says mirror work is what I look forward to each morning. How wonderful. That's really, really lovely. So let's start with this mirror work, the magic weight loss pill. And today onwards, for the power fact, I just want to tell you one thing that I was reading this beautiful book by Louise Hay, Love Your Body. So now that Luke Cotino is starting his book in a real way, we'll always be getting something out of it. So I will not be sharing the power fact because the book starts officially. In this, we're doing this, we're appreciating our body in the meditation. I loved is they've even mentioned accepting your height, your weight, your appearance. It says, it says I love my weight. It says I love my height. It says I love my skin. It says I love my muscles. So, We take this probably another step forward. For me, it's a cue that, when we meditate and we thank our body, we're supposed to thank every single thing. So let's go deeper and start loving our bodies more. And for this, the Ho'oponopono shower, are you doing it? Are you playing that music in the morning and body scanning and telling each part of your body that, I love you? Because when you're doing the mirror work, it's very important for us to love our bodies very much. And to love our bodies is first sign of acceptance, whether it's weight loss, whether it's some kind of a gain that you want to do physically. Loving our body is very, very important because we may call it our body, but it is the reflection of who we are, right? So, yes, you must do the Ho'oponopono shower. If you haven't begun yet, do it now. Very, very important for us to do it. And Ritesh sir, we'll take away the questioning in the end, if that's okay with you, all the brainstorming and whatever we've done. So without further ado, let's start this book, Magic Weight Loss Pill. Today, the chapter is about detox, which we've in a way touched before with even Subha Jain. Any volunteers for today who wants to read it? Shraddha Kandilwal raised your hand. So please unmute Shraddha. So today the chapter is going to be about detoxification. We've already spoken, but we'll have more clarity. There are 3.5 pages for this, and we'll read this. We'll understand. If anything, anybody has any doubts, you can always ask me so that we can. I can elaborate. Shraddha, are you on unmute?
Yes, yes,
Please
Prachi.
start. Thank you so much.
Detoxification. I am not taking I'm not talking about detox spas, wellness centers and pills. These are temporary fixes and may not look at the body as a whole. I am talking about detoxification in a holistic way. The human body has five main elementary organs or parts.
Eliminatory.
Eliminatory organs or parts. The lungs, skin, kidneys, liver, and colon. If any of these have an imbalance or a malfunction, it causes medical ailments or prevents the healing of an already sick body. Helping the body remove toxins is of prime importance. We are
Please
swimming
read.
in a world
Yeah.
of toxins. Babies are born with their umbilical cords showing traces of over 300 toxins. The toxins are present in contaminated and pesticide sprayed produce, pollution, water, processed food, chemicals in plastic, cosmetics, soap, toothpaste, baby milk, infant milk powder and formula, allopathic drugs, heavy metals in Ayurvedic formulation, and certain nutraceuticals. Processed oils used for cooking, non-stick and Teflon coated cookware, plastic toys, detergents, cleaning supplies. I could go on and depress you more. The human body was never designed to handle all this. So we need to help the liver, lungs, skin, colon, and kidneys to constantly detoxify. Else, they will get sluggish, and then you will have anything from as small as a headache or a pimple to skin issues, hair issues, mental health problems, digestion issues, cancer, organ failure, and piling on fat and the struggle to lose it.
Thank you so much, Wait. So now, when we know that our bodies are full of toxins, so if you go back in the day when we were children, I'm talking about all of us, we are probably in our 30s to 50s, right? So, and maybe some older. So, when we were younger, there was nothing called foil, make pack khana pack hona, Teflon cookware. We used oil, we used ghee in the normal kadhais, and they were also not aluminum kadhais. They were like lohe ka kadhais, which had very good metal. Now what's happening is even very back in the days they had datun, they had uh, handmade soaps. Gradually all these, yes, there was no microwave. Gradually all these, such so much in sense progression of science came. Now you're microwaving your food. Now you're packing your parathas and falkas in foil, and that metal layering in the foil is coming on your food. which you're not even realizing. It's so micro in nature that you can't realize. Even the cosmetics women, there's a study, they have about how many 100 grams of chemical in their bodies because they're putting makeup, foundation, and those cakey packs, and mascara, and even lipstick for that matter. All these, we are eating it out, and it's in our system. So it's very important for us to realize that if we can, let's start migrating to the Ayurvedic formulations if possible, because at least they have light. I'm not saying they are completely natural. They're not. They also have something, but at least they're more natural, and they're more India made. They're not, the money is staying within India. It's not going outside. If Modi ji is talking about Atmanirbhar, at least we are talking about promoting the money flow within our country. So all these Johnsons and Lux and Ponds, they may feel like Indian because we've grown up seeing them, but they're actually not Indian. So let's look at what's happening in our bodies. Let's look at the toxins that are present in our food, the toxins that are present. अब खाने को भी हम लोग बोलते हैं कम oil. So now in this procedure, in this one-to-one day journey, let's do normal oil cooking. I'm not saying there should be a chonk ka level ghee and tel on your kadhis and your dals, but at least go off Teflon if possible, because that is adding toxins to your body. And now, when he's talking about detoxification, it's important for us to realize that we have to do our five eliminatory organs a big favor by making them as natural as possible. So let's read this further.
Picture this. Every one of the billions of cells in your body is covered with a thin permeable layer of fat to protect the nucleus or the inside of the cell. Everything starts or originates from a cell. You were born from a cell. Your DNA, genes, hair, and skin all have an important relationship with your cells. Hence, the nucleus or the inside of the cell needs to be protected every second. So, the thin layer of fat has the job of protecting the cell from toxins entering it. The more toxins you have in your body, the more fat the body will store to protect the cells. Now, this is not normal, but it's the defense mechanism of the human body to protect and survive. When this continues, it disrupts communication between cells because they start coating themselves with the wrong fats. When communication is disrupted between cells, it results in hormonal imbalance. Now, picture all this happening in your body, and on the other hand, you putting yourself through diets, restrictive food measures, and intensive exercise in the hope that it will burn the fat. All you need to do is to help your body reduce and eliminate these toxins and then allow the body to lose weight. You hold on to the extra weight because you have created an environment in your body that allows it to. This, in turn, can have a negative impact on your mind and emotional health.
So let's realize what we are doing to our body unknowingly is adding the wrong fat. Our cells are confused what to acquire. Rather than having a natural layer of fat which automatically loses itself, we are pounding onto unnatural fat, which is tough to lose. And then we are saying we're going on fatty diets and we are completely screwing up the system because पहले तो artificial fat आ गया अंदर. ऊपर से artificial, not natural methods have come for us to lose weight. And then the entire vicious circle happens where you're temporarily losing muscle weight or your water weight, and it comes back with fat and more fat and more fat. There's also a big confusion in your brain. So you may become sluggish, you may have little nails, you may have bad skin, you may have eruptions of pimples, you may have some kind of a, like, even nowadays, you may know bariatric surgery, right? People have so much of weight and they get their stomach stapled, and then what happens? They lose 20, 30, 40, 50 kilos, but at what cost? My brother Rishi, when I lost him in 2018, obviously he went because of his liver failure and pneumonia and other things. We The bill was over a crore of his hospital, and he had an insurance of over 2.5 crores. But we didn't even get 5 lakhs out of it. Why? Because it says very categorically people who are doing unnatural stuff to their body are not prone to getting insurance claim. Bariatric surgery is going against the nature cycle. You're playing with your body. That's an extreme step. Fine, but People are so crazy these days about losing weight that they're going an extremist policy. आप टेफ्लॉन बर्तन ले आते हो, आप you're putting in order to not be accepting yourself, people are using fair and lovelies. What's happening? You're putting chemicals in your body, and these chemicals, whether you know it or not, are layering your body with fat cells, of different kind of fat cells, and your mind is sluggish, your energy levels are low, the food you're having is diet food, and you're completely screwing it up. So one request to everyone: let's go natural in our eating, in our putting. You want to become fair? Okay, use Dadi Ma ke nuske. She used to probably do besan. She used to put kacha haldi, malai. Probably use that. What is the harm in trying that in these 1 to 1 days and seeing how your skin is glowing? पहले तो अंदर से detoxify कर रहे हैं हम, फिर हम बाहर से कर रहे हैं. I can guarantee you all, you will become natural beauties and naturally handsome men. There will be no need for us to depend upon these artificial products. At least let's try. I'm not sure how many of you want to try, but at least let's try. It's very important to detoxify our body in the right way, the right emotional health. Most important is mind and emotional health. Let's have a positive impact on it. Please read further.
When you detox, you reset your body. You clean your liver, your energy levels soar, the fat burn increases, and you feel good about yourself. You engage in deep breathing, which is powerful way to detoxify the lungs. You feel clear and energetic in your mind and body. You sweat, you feel lighter and cleaner because sweat pulls out certain toxins and metals from your body. Your skin and hair look better, you lose weight, headaches and migraines disappear, and immunity is boosted.
So it's very simple. What is the first way to detox our body? That we go chemical free, we go a little organic. Second, deep breathing. So when you breathe in, half the number of counts you breathe in, and then double you breathe out. Deep breathing takes out the unnecessary toxins from your body through your breathing. So it's very important, and even metals come out through a lot of sweat and everything. So try and do something which makes you sweat out if possible. If thing is winter, then you can't do it. At least start with your lungs. At least start with deep breathing. Let's flip the page. And the result is that our immunity is better, our weight is better, our headaches have gone, our cervical pains go. A lot of stuff happens in your life. Let's read further.
Ever wondered why some medicines make you put on weight? Because the side effect of many medicines not taken or handled the right way causes toxicity in the human body. In the case of cancer patients, harsh treatments like chemotherapy make you lose weight rapidly because the cytotoxins from the chemo not only cause toxic overload but also affect assimilation and absorption of nutrients from the food into the cells, resulting in malnutrition and weight loss. Toxins steadily pile up over the years in our body due to the wrong dietary choices, a sedentary lifestyle, negative feelings like worry, anger, resentment, guilt, jealousy, nervous exhaustion, and other triggers, all of which impact our cellular health, i- which in turn impacts everything else. In a healthy body, these waste materials and toxins will be eliminated or handled by the liver, kidneys, lungs, skin, and colon, or the body's immunity. In a diseased or imbalanced body, elimination is compromised as eliminatory exits of the human body are blocked. An example of this happening is the occurrence of gallstones, which continue to plague thousands of people worldwide. The most common advice in case of frequent occurrence of stone is to remove the useless gallbladder as termed by many of the medical community. Yes, gallbladders may need to be removed in many, but not most cases of gallstones, especially when they are small. That the very fact that the gallbladder has accumulated gallstones is an indication of wrong nutrition and an improper lifestyle. The right course of action is to help the body detoxify and flush out the stones naturally. When they are flushed out, your liver is reset, cholesterol levels fall in place, fat breaks down more efficiently, and metabolism is enhanced. Remove the gallbladder for something as small as this, and the patient becomes a candidate for diabetes later on and suffers from indigestion issues. Gallbladders need to be removed on a medical advice when the stones are large, are blocking the bile duct, and or when the gallbladder is twisted or heavily distended or infected.
Thanks so much. So now let's realize that, of course, toxins are coming in our body with so many, artificial methods. That's fine. But what about our lifestyle? When we have stress levels, when we have negative feeling zone, when we are resenting somebody, when we are guilty about something, all this is also toxic. It's toxic mentally. So how do you finish these off? So we spoke about it that let's make a happy feeling zone list, whether it's a podcast list, a playlist, whether we want to do whatever we want to do. Every day, if we indulge in at least one act of something that we love, it'll anyways make us feel happy. So it's very important to pamper ourselves, to love our life. And let's try and not become couch potatoes. You're watching television, you want to once in a while laze, tell yourself, I'll reward myself on a Sunday. On a Sunday, I'm going to be on the couch and lying down and I'm going to be pampered with food. Okay, fine. Rest of the days, at least let's get active. Let's at least start becoming active. Let's say that, and I will consciously stay in a good feeling zone. We talked about toxic people in our life where negativity is happening and they're talking to us negatively, and the entire chakra, the feeling becomes negative. So let's stay away from such people. We talked about the importance of Sangh, how important it is to have people who are progressive, who are promoting, who are helping us. So even this will gradually help us detoxify because our bodies are going to be in a good feeling zone. Automatically, our body will get aligned and our body parts will start eliminating the unrequired, and immunity will be built up because now there will be very few blockages. So if there's no resentment in the body, you have no blockages. If there's no guilt in the body, there's no blockage. So let's work on ourselves like that. And every single body part is important. So let's not negate any single body part. They talked about gallbladder in detail. We don't have to talk about it again. So we've already read that. Let's read the last paragraph for the day in this book, detoxification.
Detoxification is done via sweating, deep breathing, or pranayam. Eating the right liver cleansing and kidney cleansing fruits, vegetables, nuts, seeds, and spices. Every day, there are easy, inexpensive things that you can do to detoxify. I will be sharing a detox plan for each of the organs at the end of this book for you to try. Of course, after consulting your medical advisor, as all detoxes may not support certain diseases, allergies, or ailments. Sometimes a detox brings out the worst in your body and then the magical healing begins. It's like a pimple. It needs to grow to its full size before it bursts and heals. You may experience the worst bouts of diarrhea or vomiting before you heal, just like you'll have a runny nose before you heal a congested chest.
Thank you so much for reading. Now, that's the end of today's Luke Coltino's book. So, we talked about detoxification. Tomorrow, we'll talk about eating the right food. So, until then, Ritesh, so you can flip the book to Louis Hay's Mirror Work and let's see our progress. So, we have been talking, and you guys have been saying that you're making progress very beautifully in front of the mirror. Is there anything you wish to share which you think needs some attention from any one of us? We are people in this together. So, how was the inner child exercise? We had 2 beautiful days. We connected with inner child. We drew what she or he felt like. We're speaking to them and we're talking to them and giving them love. So, what is the next step that we are taking? Next step is again about, I mean, I didn't even read the chapter's name. It's about loving your body and healing your pain. And I just showed this book about loving your body. How beautifully it unfolds, yeah. I'm amazed at the magic that happens. Today is our day 10. Fabulous. Loving your body, healing your pain. The lesson today is about pain, what it is, where it comes from, what it's telling you, and what you can learn from it. Very, very beautiful. So please read it now, Shraddha.
Okay. Loving your body, healing your pain. The lesson today is about pain. What is it? Where it comes from? What it's telling you, and what you can learn from it. Many of us live with pain or illness on a daily basis. It may be a part of our lives, but it may take up a large portion of it. Today, you are going to use your mirror work to open a new door to loving your body and healing your pain. No one wants to be in pain, but you have it. What can you learn from it? Where does the pain come from? What is it trying to tell you? Since pain can be a manifestation of either physical or mental dis-ease, it is clear that both the body and mind are susceptible to it.
So, very, very clear about this that anything which is happening in our body, any kind of pain, any kind of illness, whether daily, whether weekly, whether it's there a part of your life, you have to use the mirror work today to let go of such feelings because ultimately they're a manifestation of your mind. Whatever's cooking here is coming here as pain, here, wherever. It's all a manifestation of whatever you've stored inside your brain with a lot of hate or dislike or whatever, displeasure. So that is the reason when we have dislike, displeasure, you get disease because it's not easy in your body to flow. It's a blockage. It's a basically emotional blockage that's coming in your body as some kind of a disease. So today, what you want to do? We don't want to be in pain, but we have it. So what can we learn from it? That the pain is coming from somewhere. What is it trying to tell me? Am I thinking about resentment that is manifesting as cancer? Am I thinking about something which is coming as stress here? So even fat, it comes to us because our blockages. Very soon you'll all understand. Even in the affirmations I've mentioned that there's weight in the thigh for a reason, that weight in the hip for a reason. You're not being able to grow beyond your parents' limitations, and that's when you have to let go. They're all mentally connected. So please remember, whatever is happening to you, it's something to do with your mental connection. It is very, very clear. It's crystal clear that your body and your mind are susceptible to whatever you're giving in your life. So let's take this chapter forward. It's very, very interesting. Page number 82.
I recently witnessed a wonderful example of this as I watched two little girls playing in a park. The first child raised her hand to playfully slap her friend on the arm. Before she was able to make contact, the other girl cried, "Oh!" The first girl looked at the friend and asked, "Why did you say oh? I haven't even touched you yet." The other friend replied, "Well, I knew it was gonna hurt." The body, like everything else in life, is a mirror of our inner thoughts and beliefs. It is always talking to us if we will only take the time to listen. I believe we create every pain and illness in our body. Every cell within our body responds to every single thought we think and every word we speak. The body is always aspiring to achieve optimum health no matter what we do. However, if we abuse the body with unhealthy food and unhealthy thoughts, we contribute to our discomfort.
So again, back to basics, keeping your body clean of the food you're eating, keeping your mind clean of the good vibrations, good thoughts, good things. So, you're beginning the day on a very happy note, on a very positive note of learning some new knowledge. Please, I will say, we are still a little later. When you wake up from your bed, the first thing which you have to do from today is be thankful. Be thankful for the day to unfold magically. Just say, whatever is coming my way, I'm thankful for it because I know it's the best for me. When you start your day on a note of gratitude, you're making the line clearer. Everything is falling, falling, falling. Your dreams, your wishes are definitely coming true because you're manifesting every single day positivity. Automatically, things are happening very, very organically and beautifully. I will tell you how important becomes this true warrior physically, mentally, or mentally also. You're cleaning yourself every single day. So, we talked about something when you're doing deep cleaning. You're cleaning one layer. Like, for example, you enter a room which has been locked for years. There, cleaning, it doesn't go. You're cleaning, it doesn't go. Further, you're cleaning, layer by layer, you're cleaning it, right? Similarly, every day, if you clear yourself of some garbage, any kind of baggage, you are going to become a clean person, like squeaky clean. When you clean the couch, it makes a noise. Click. When you clean, it's so clean. It squeaks. Even your body will squeak. Wow, I'm finally clear. And I can promise you this will happen if all of us do our assignments, if all of us follow the good feeling zone every single day and we don't let ourselves dip down at all. So let's take it further.
Pain comes to us in many forms: an acne, a scratch, a stubbed toe, a bruise, congestion, uneasy sleep, a queasy feeling in stomach, a dis-ease. It is trying to tell us something. Pain is the body's way of waving a red flag to get our attention, a last ditch effort to inform us that something is wrong in our life. When we feel pain, what do? We usually run to the medical cabinet or the drugstore and take a pill. When we do this, we are saying to our body, "Shut up, I don't want to hear you." Your body will quiet down for a while, but then the whispering will return, this time a little louder than before. Imagine what would happen if you were telling your friend something important but she wasn't listening. You would say it again, probably louder. If she still didn't listen, you might well become agitated and lash out. Or, feeling hurt and unloved, you might shut down.
So, very important for us to realize that our body talks to us. Like we are talking to ourselves in the mirror. It's like a little heart, a little child which is tucked inside. We're talking to him or her. And now, whenever you have a discomfort in your body, anything which is coming up in your body gives you signals. Your body is absolutely majestic. It's mind-boggling. I'll read this beautiful chapter for you. You've all on health from this book called Power one day, and you realize how wonderful our body is. It'll come and tell us, "Come on, there's a problem. Knock it off." And if you just give it medicines, like you have a Panadol or you have a Crocin, and you have a inflammation, whatever you're having, like something, don't kill down your pains. Listen to your body. And there are always affirmations by Louise Hay for every single body part. Please understand the root cause of your pain, your disease, your dis-ease in the body. It's because of your mental thinking. Understand that root cause and heal yourself with the affirmation. I will strongly advise each one of you to buy this book. Um, which book is this? Okay, I can't find it right now. Okay, here it is. If you can't buy You Can Heal Your Life, just buy this book. It is Heal Your Body. I will try and share the picture. It's a much thinner book picture. It only has the reasons why we are sick. It only has, the problem, the reasons why we are sick, and the affirmations. So please buy this book from now. Let's become so comfortable with our bodies and tell us, okay, you have a problem? Let me go to problem. I'm not so smart enough to know what I've done, what I've goofed up. I've goofed up. And then I'll go and see this. Yeah, right, this happened. सबकी घंटियां बज जाएंगी because you'll all realize that yes, you are the reason why this pain is happening, and then you have this affirmation and life will become beautiful. So everyone, a very request to each one of you to buy this book by Louise Hay, Heal Your Body. Otherwise, alternatively, I will share the book, the PDF of You Can Heal Your Life. On the back side, it's got all the affirmations, but somehow I believe in having a hard copy. Each to their own. If you believe in a soft copy, it's fine. So just see what works for you. But from now on, when you're feeling hurt, when there's pain, you know there's a mental reason behind it. Don't just think body ko kya ho gaya, pata nahi kyun thak rahi hai. I don't know why is it paining. I don't know what's happened to it. Because now very soon you'll know that there is a reason behind every single ailment. Please take it further.
Sometimes people actually want to be sick. In our society, we have made pain and illness a legitimate way to avoid responsibility or unpleasant situations. If we cannot learn to say no, then we may have to invent a disease to say no for us. At some
Hmm.
point, however, you have to pay attention to what's going on. Allow yourself to listen to your body because fundamentally your body wants to be healthy and it needs you to cooperate with it. Think of every pain you have as a teacher telling you that there is false idea in your consciousness. Something you are believing, saying, doing, or thinking is not for your highest good. I always picture the body tugging at me, saying, please pay attention. When you discover the mental pattern behind a pain or illness, you have a chance to change the pattern through your mirror work and arrest the disease.
Thank you. Let's move further.
Are you willing to pay attention to your body and release the need that has contributed to your pain? If so, get started on your mirror work and learn to love your body and heal your pain. Let's affirm I love my body. I return my body to optimal health by giving it what it needs on every level.
On every level means mind, body, and soul. So when you know that you have a pain in your body, you have a disease in your body, and now that you're ready to accept that you're going to pay attention to it and not again flood it with chemicals. So I have told you this before, and I'll repeat myself. Our body has enough chemicals on its own. It's got a pharmacy inside. Whatever we need, the cells are so intelligent, they will release that chemical so that the body can heal. Have Has anybody ever realized that if you have a cold and cough, even if you're taking your medicines, it takes 5 days. Even if you don't take medicines, it takes 5 days. Is it true? Has anyone realized that ever? Your cold and cough? Because our body is naturally meant to heal. So if you know that you're sick, firstly, you go less on your food. You eat less food. Because your entire body, the healing power needs time to heal. And the same healing power is used for digestion. So if you're using, especially don't no non-veg. When you're sick, no non-veg. When you're sick, try and go off breads. Go organic. Go with basic roti chawal, khichdi, because you want lighter food in your body. Try and go simple. Go with vegetables. Go with that, so that you. If you're suffering from cold, mudita, this is the right time for you to experiment with your body. See and give yourself lighter food in these 3 4 days, and see if it heals, and then sleep well, and do your artificial methods like take steam. Don't put chemicals in your body, don't put artificial medicines in your body. It's a real big marketing gimmick. So you yes, never take medicine. Even for masan, it takes 5 days to recover. Yes, steam kadha. Go natural, go organic, keep your body clean. And now the first affirmation today is I love my body. I return my body to optimal health by giving it what it needs on every level. So every level is we're giving a healing to your body. Firstly, we are going to this chapter, finding out why we have the pain. Then we realize, yes, that's right, and we do the affirmation. And when we do the affirmation, we also give it organic stuff. We give it rest. When we're not well, we give the body less food. You are hungry, don't I'm not saying stay hungry, but have the right simple form of food which can get digested. So exercise today is very beautiful. Please read it right now. Thank you.
Your day 10 mirror work exercise. Choose the pain or illness you would like to work on today. Let's say it's heartburn. Stand or sit in front of your mirror. Look deeply in your eyes and ask yourself these questions. Where did this heartburn come from? What is it trying to tell me? Have I been eating unhealthy foods? Is there something that I am fearful about? Did I hear some news that I am not able to digest? Is there a heated situation that I am not dealing with? What or who can't I stomach?
So for
Rega-
all to know that when we have a problem in our body, when we have any aches and pains or anything, these questions are there which are answered, and these questions are very much part of the second line in that chart I showed you, that why you've got that disease. So there, it's just a known science. Let's just not put our brain too much into it right now when we're in the infancy stage. Let's just go with the Louis Hay, listen to our body, see that pain, find the reason, do the affirmation, and kaput. At the moment, just do that much for yourself. Once we evolve, we'll go to the next level. Right now, don't put your brains. You have a lot of brains to put into many, many things right now. This should just be as is, regardless of what pain.
Regardless of what pain or disease you are experiencing, you can say these affirmations. I breathe freely and fully. I listen to the messages of my body. I feed my body healthy and nourishing food. I allow my body to rest when needed. I love my amazing body. I am safe. I trust the process of life. I am fearless. Keep repeating the affirmations. Now do some affirmations specifically for the area causing you pain. You can look up mental patterns for pain and particular illness, along with corresponding affirmations in my book, Heal Your Body. If you are having stomach problems, for example, you can say, I love my stomach, I really love you, my healthy stomach, I feed you healthy foods, and you digest them with joy. I give you permission to be well. Repeat these affirmations 2 or 3 or more times.
So we've seen in the point number 4, there are a couple of affirmations which are there for a body. They don't depend upon what part, what disease, what they're generic affirmations. So when you're sick, you do these affirmations. Make a note in your diaries, wherever, whatever. Whenever you're sick, just make a note. Today is not a part of your homework, but do it if you're sick. For example, Mudita has got this cold and cough. Mudita, you can do this today so that you can see the power of healing. Then, when you have a specific area, simple thing is right now, if you don't have the book, it's fine. We will anyway share this today, heal your body with you. So just go see, you can heal your life, is what we have. So you can go see the column, it's alphabetically. So A to Z is mentioned in whatever ailments we have. Second column is the reasons, third column is affirmation. Repeat them 2 or 3 times, and at least 2 or 3 times once, and 2 or 3 times in the day. That this way you're increasing your power of healing. You've healed your period pain by speaking to my uterus and reproductive system. How wonderful. Just see, Rupal is with me in the evening sessions. She's already done this with her. So beautifully, she is healed. So the more you talk to your body part and you give it permission to heal, it will heal faster. And here now we have testimony. Thank you so much. Shraddha has healed her hand, and your neck is also moving now after the yesterday's meditation. So all
Yes.
we need to do is talk to our body part, because they are living, right? You're moving your hand for a reason. It's got life in it, independent life in it, and cells are attached to it. So talk to your body. Just get one to one with your body. Very, very important. You're healing fibroids and skin problems. So when you get a breakthrough, Rajniji, let us know, and I'm sure you'll heal yourself. Now, today's journaling exercise. Very, very important for us to do journaling. Please read this journaling.
The power is within you. Your day 10 journaling exercise. When you feel pain or discomfort, take time to quiet yourself. Trust that your higher power will let you know what needs to be changed in your life so you can be free of this pain. Visualize a perfect natural setting with your favorite flowers growing in abundance around you. Feel and smell the sweet warm air as it blows gently across your face. Concentrate on relaxing every muscle in your body. Ask yourself these questions. How am I contributing to this problem? What is it that I need to know? What areas of my life are in need of change? Meditate on these questions and let the answers arise. Write down the answers in your journal. Choose one of the answers you received in step 3 and write an action plan that you can work on today.
So you all have understood how to journal. If anybody has any doubt, I can clarify it. All you have to do is visualization. Just visualize yourself getting healed. Just feel all the sensory part. Feel, smell, and when you feel that you're in it and healing yourself, and you're asking the relevant questions, and you're giving the right affirmations, everything in your life changes. This particular journaling is all about asking yourself, visualizing. Please do it because this will be helping you build a muscle of healing yourself later when required. Today, this is very, very imperative for us to do it. I'm sure all of us have at least some problem somewhere, maybe. If not, even then, please do it. So please read further, make changes.
Make changes one step at a time. As the Chinese philosopher Lao Tzu said,
Lao Tzu, yeah.
the journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. One small step added to another can create significant change in your life. Pain does not necessarily disappear overnight, though it may. It has taken time for pain to surface, therefore, it may take some time to recognize that it is no longer needed. Be gentle with yourself. Your
So,
heart thought,
yes, firstly, don't be anxious. I've spoken to my body, it's still not healing. I've spoken to my body, it's still not healing. That's stress level. You're adding another problem to your body. Just say, I allow the course of my life to flow. Who am I? Actually, who are we? We're just energy. Let's give positive energy to our body, to our mind, and let's see ourselves grow as people. That's what's going to happen in this one-to-one day journey. We are so positive right now. We're positive in our heart. We're positive in our mind. Automatically, everything will follow. That's how simple it is. And today's heart thought is very beautiful. I listen carefully to my body's messages because now we are becoming alert to listening. We are so used to accustomed to checking our emails and our WhatsApp messages and the messages of the world. Even they're spamming us with messages when we used to checking them out. How about talking to our body, listening to our messages, which is so important part for us to grow. Let's read this chapter or this paragraph.
your heart thought for day 10. I listen carefully to my body's messages. The body, like everything else in life, is a mirror of your inner thoughts and beliefs. Every cell responds to every single thought you think and every word you speak. In this world of change, you choose to be flexible in all areas. You are willing to change yourself and your beliefs to improve the quality of your life and your world. Your body loves you in spite of how you may treat it. Your body communicates with you, and you now listen to its messages. You are willing to get the message. You pay attention and make the necessary corrections. You love your body and give it what it needs on every level to bring it back to optimum health. You call upon an inner strength that is yours whenever you need it.
Thank you so much for reading. So we've all understood how simple it is, and let's just do it. So the meditation will follow for the day. That's absolutely cool. And Ritesh, sir, let's flip the book into the last book for the day, Heart Thoughts. So let's see what the chapter folds up for us. But let's heal ourselves. Let's go organic. Let's go simple. Let's talk to our body. Let's have the language. Let's have the connect. It's back to finding who we are. We've ignored ourselves for such a long time. So Louis Hayes making us meet ourselves in mirror work. So it's very beautiful for us to have this connection with ourselves because the person in the mirror is the best friend forever. He or she will never desert us, come what may. And the little child in us always needs the love that we can give unconditionally forever and ever. Oh, how wonderful. So today's chapter is when one door closes, another door opens. For me, it's a cue that if you are closing the chapter, the closing the door on medication, we open the door for self-healing. So that's what I think it is for me. Say, I'm willing to change. Are you hesitating? Do you feel that it is not true? What is a belief that is in your way? Remember, it is only a thought, and a thought can be changed. So if you feel, no more, my body can't heal on its own, this language talking is all garb. So let me tell you, it's not garb. It's a tried and tested science. And I have personally tried and tested it. I've healed myself of cancer thanks to this gorgeous book. It's so, so, so deep and so beautiful. And this mirror work is such a beautiful book. I can't tell you what all it opens. I mean, I've shared my article, which I wrote to you all about. It opened the door to more love in my life. I fell more in love with my husband. I have another anniversary to celebrate, the inner child union. So this book is magic. Just let the magic unfold. Please read this paragraph, please.
When one door closes, another door opens. Life is a series of doors closing and opening. We walk from the room to room, having different experiences. Many of us would like to close some doors on old negative patterns, old blocks, things that no longer nourishing or useful for ourselves. Many of us are in the process of opening new doors and finding wonderful new experiences. Sometimes a learning experience and sometimes a joyous experience. It is all part of life, and we need to know that we really are safe. It is only change. From the very first door that we open when we come to this planet to the very last door that we open when we leave this planet, we are always safe. It is only change. We are at peace with our own inner beings. We see ourselves as safe and secure and loved. And so it is.
Thank you, Shraddha, for reading beautifully through all the three books and parts of our books. Thank you so much for
Thank
volunteering.
you.
So, of course, we know it that doors close, doors open, and we also have seen that we should be alert and we should be ready for a door when it's opening to see that it's time for us to walk through. Otherwise, the opportunities come and they go. Having said that, we also know that our negative patterns ensure that there are blockages in our body, in our life, and we're not being able to get out of them, and our growth is stunted. So now, for the process of opening new doors, for finding new wonderful experiences that will unfold magically in front of us, there's always a learning pattern. There's always a joyful experience waiting for us. And for that, we have to enjoy life. We have to tell ourselves that we are really blessed. God is there with us, the divine creatures are there with us, and we are good to go. The minute we tell ourselves these affirmations, we can move forward. And, and the very first door and the very last door will magically appear whenever we need. When we enter, the first door is there. When we exit, the last door is there. And in between, there are zillions of doors that we're opening and closing. Change is the only constant. Life is changing every second. If I'm talking at this moment, at this time, which is 6:23, it's never coming back. This date on 25th of January is never coming back because we're changing every single second. So let's embrace the change with magnanimity. Let's embrace the change with positivity. Let's feel that we are peaceful. And yes, sometimes it's not easy to feel peaceful. Sometimes it's very difficult to play with the inner being. But what's happening? Your inner being is evolving every single morning, and you're practicing the practices every single time in the day, and we are evolving. So let's not judge ourselves. Let's nurture ourselves with love and care, and let's find that we are safe. What is there to worry? Today you don't have a business of say 20 crores turnover. So what? Tomorrow you'll have, yeah. Enjoy the present. And I must say that please let your soul grow. Yes, your mind is growing, your heart is growing, your mind body is growing. What about the soul? Do something for your soul, which means just do some act of kindness, if possible, every day. Something. It doesn't have to be for charitable, for whoever. Let your soul grow. The minute your soul grows, you'll have a holistic growth in all the spheres of our lives. And that's the power of growth. So it is. How wonderful. Thank you, Ritesh sir. Let's now I'm handing over the microphone to you. You will be in the spotlight. You will take us through our MIS and whatever is unfolding with us in the days to come. Please address us all. I hope you're ready for it, Ritesh sir. Thank you so much. So Ritesh sir is going to tell us about MIS. He's going to tell us about the registration because today we've come to a 2 week close. I told myself that 12 days, 10% of our sessions will be complimentary. It's become 14. But today is the last day for a session to be complimentary. From tomorrow onwards, it's only for people who are registering, all of us. We're already part of a special group. We've progressed there. And now we'll be made into mini groups. How many ever we are, we want committed souls. So registration closes for us today. And people who you want to introduce as friends and family, they're more than welcome, but they will not be part of these 3 4 sessions until they've paid up. They can see the old sessions and see if they want to be part of our journey. So we are closing registrations ASAP. Ritesh sir, please address us and take us through the entire plan. Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am. A very good morning to all of you.
Sir, can we see you?
Yes, ma'am, definitely.
So I see wonderful reflections by everyone. We'll go to these later after Ritesh sir.
Yes, ma'am. Now, okay.
So I can see myself and not you.
Just
I can see now somebody else, not you. Put yourself in the spotlight, sir.
yes, ma'am.
Okay, I put you. Great. That's Ritesh sir for everyone. Ritesh sir, good
Thank you,
morning.
ma'am,
Thank you for being here every single morning. Very grateful.
So, first of all, let me share the MIS report of studies.
Perfect.
Yes, this is the report. Ma'am, from today itself, it will be deleted. The red rows will be deleted.
Okay, perfect. So people who are in the red consistently. Sir, do we have a update of the day 13, complete update of score for everything, or we haven't made that yet?
Yes, ma'am, today we will make it.
Today we'll do. Tomorrow we'll anyways be showcasing with people who have a score above 50%. They will be allowed to graduate to registering for the program, and they're already in that list. And whoever is not eligible will be taken off. So for people who want to get back on the eligibility, you have to have a minimum 50% mark or write to us about your commitment. Only then you'll be allowed. Yes, Ritesh sir.
One thing I want to clear here, why, as you can see, Neelam Kumar, why it is showing yellow? Because she has written 747. It should be 515 to 530. Then you will get 100 marks for this. Now,
But
you can
but
say,
so she may not have joined the session yesterday. She may have done it on YouTube.
okay,
Yeah, she may have actually seen at 7:47 on the YouTube.
right.
Yeah. So people must realize that this session is not available to us later. Like yesterday, Shweta ma'am, you could see 9:30. She did not come for the session. So this session is not as per our whims and fancies. We have to commit coming here in the morning unless there's a very strong reason. Lack of sleep or something is not a reason enough for you not to show up. But sir, Puneet Bansal was here in the morning. How come his time is P? I saw him in the session yesterday, and he says he logged on at 5:02. So even that should be a green, sir.
Ma'am, our session starts at 5:10. That's why. So how
Okay.
can he join, ma'am, before the session?
So it
That,
should be green, sir.
yes, ma'am.
So that we'll work on that.
Yes,
So
ma'am.
okay. So boys and girls, gentlemen and ladies, please write the time of joining as per the protocol. So like even I log in at about 5:14, 5:13, but that is not eligible. So we write minimum 5:15. I mean maximum 5:15. The earliest we write.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Ashima is saying, how come she's in the red, sir?
Let me find where is Ashima, ma'am.
Ashima, what's your registration number?
Yes, Ashima Jan.
Yeah. So, sir, even Rupal Gaggad and even me. So, three of us, we've done our assignments, but not, we are here in the red. So, I don't know. That's something we have to figure out in the IT team. Why is it happening?
Okay, ma'am, we will check
And
it.
Ashima and Rupal, and I think, what does it mean, orange in the date mean? Orange means, sir, please explain. What does orange in the date mean?
Wait, ma'am. Let me show you the criteria also. Just. Yes, ma'am. So this is the criteria. If your marks is greater than 100 or equal to 100, it will be in green zone, and it will be greater than or equal to 75 and less than 100. It will be on zero. Sorry, yellow zone. Yes, that's it.
Okay. So the question for the day is that if she is in the green, but it also shows orange in the date, does that mean something? The dates are marked as orange. What does that mean?
It means, suppose Sunita Pradhan is showing
Yeah,
25 1 2021
right.
because she had not submitted the assignment on the same day.
Okay. Okay. Same day
Like on,
means before 10 o'clock in the night.
yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. That's why.
Okay. 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 So that's what. Any other questions? Ashima, yes, we look into your work. I've already put on the team message. I've shared your message already. So, and we'll take it up. And do mention to Amrita of anything because then she can submit the messages to us. Um, okay, and sir, please mark Mehak Agarwal. She lives in the UAE, different time zone. So that also we have to keep in mind for them not to show red. So thank you so much, everyone. Ritesh sir, now what's the plan for registrations? When are we
Yes, ma'am.
closing? What's happening?
Yes, ma'am. So from today itself, to join the live transformation series, first of all, we need to join with a Zoom ID. So for this, we will send you a registration link via mail as well as the WhatsApp group which you have joined after the submitted submission of order form.
It's a new WhatsApp group.
Yes, yes, it's a new
Yeah,
WhatsApp group.
yeah.
Next is you need to click on the given link and add details and register. Let me show you the link which you will get, which you will receive from our site. Just a minute. Is my screen visible to all?
Yeah, absolutely, Ritesh. So we can see.
Now see, you will receive this type of message. Register in advance for the meeting. Simply you need to click on this link. Yes. As you
And
can see,
register.
details are already filled here, but you need to write your name, first name, last name, your email ID, and you need to confirm your email address again. Then you need to click on the register.
So this email is the same email that you'll open every single morning to log in the
Right,
session.
right,
So
right.
please be sure about that. It's on your phones or your laptops open when you have to register.
Even you will
Because
you will receive all the updates regarding the session in this on this email only.
thank you, sir. So now you will not get any password and login ID from tomorrow. Now you will have to register through your screens only. So
Yes.
tomorrow we are progressing on just to email ID logins. For to that today, please, Dipali Sangvi, you haven't. Are you in that new group which Ritesh sir has added? So Dipali, have you clicked on that email ID? I mean, there was a link in the end after submitting your order form. Join the WhatsApp group. People don't miss that link. You are all in a hurry sometimes. You register, you pay up, but you don't click on that link. So please be a little careful. If somebody has missed joining, we will anyways be checking with people who. Okay, that's why it's happening, Dipali. So you're supposed to pay up from your thing. Sir, keep in mind that Dipali is not part of the group
Okay.
and she did not receive the email. So everyone who registered with us, paid with us, Ritesh sir, let's ensure that each person is there in the new WhatsApp group.
Right, right.
And today, let's get them all emails so that by tonight we'll just sort it out that if they're part of the group or not. Even Akshay is not part of the group, Satish sir.
Okay,
So
ma'am.
let's look at the Google response form and every single registration. Let's add them manually on the group because they've missed the link.
Sure. So
Thank
see,
you so much, Ritesh sir.
after confirmation from our ends, you will receive a message email. Click here to join. So using this link, you can join the session, and every day you need to join from this link only.
Okay, Ritesh sir, will do.
Okay. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so
So we
much.
have to open our emails every morning and click here to join. Before that, we have to register. So a lot of people are not added who've paid up. So today we will be checking about them and we'll be adding them in the group. So thank you so much, everyone. And 1%, if there is something about, yes, Ritesh, so we can go off the screen. So 1%, if there are some hiccups tomorrow morning, we will try and give you alternate login password as well, just for tomorrow. Ritesh, sir, what do you see? Just to make it fluid, tomorrow shall we share that as well?
Uh, yes, ma'am. Means we will.
Only to those people who will personally message us on the group or like individually.
Right.
Only to those people we share their login password and ID because we need to understand that you're able to log in through your account.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, great. All right. Now, what's happening with us? Anything else that you have to share? Something, please, because we need this to become effortless and very seamless. So today is the 25th. Today we are going to have your registrations. Whoever do I have to register every day? No, Anjuji. You have to pay once, and then you're eligible to join that new WhatsApp group where all the updates will come henceforth. And very, very effortlessly, we will be logging through our email IDs and joining the group. So there will be nothing called a Zoom password and ID. I hope
One
that's
more
clear
thing,
for
ma'am.
everyone.
If we are sharing this link to anyone,
Yeah,
they cannot join using that link. It's
yeah.
for them. Yes,
Yeah,
ma'am.
so if you are logging in through your laptop and your mobile phone, one of them will not join in. The one which is there later will cannot join it. So only one person can log in through this email ID. It's to do it seamless so that we don't have to keep looking into who's joining the session. Now we only want committed souls. How many ever we are, only committed souls. So I hope we are clear about this. Okay, now Anjuji, you're saying please advise how much extra do I have to pay for the courier cost to send journals to overseas? I'm waiting for the final amount to register myself. I'm getting one of my relatives to pay from Indian rupees. Anjuji, I've said this before. Please let your relative pay 3121 only right now. I will try and absorb the courier cost, but if the registrations are less in number, we'll ask you to pay up for them. You can again deposit the money. It's okay. I hope that's clear for you. Don't wait up. Okay, you've registered, but from your sister's phone, please add me. Yeah, we will be doing this. Akshay will also be added. Ayushi, you're there. Yeah, the email will go today, Ayushi. We haven't sent them. We had to announce it officially to you, make you understand the concept, and then move on. That step is still pending. Okay. So people who are here, who are eligible, you are very much, if your name is there, the registration forms, the link to pay, you can pay. People who are not eligible, the latecomers, they have to complete the assignments in the first MIS, like the first link when you register, and you can update your assignments. Once your family members become in that 50% mark, then they're eligible to register. I don't want money from anyone who's not committed. I'm very, very clear about it. Anyways, you all know it, the money is not coming to me, it's coming to the trust. It's a lot of planning which has gone into this. We don't want people just for the sake of it. Only committed souls. I mentioned before that we will be having a sangha. So if there are five fingers and one is not working, especially the thumb, it falls flat. So our entire exercise will fall flat if you're not committed. Very simple as that. Mm. Preeti, I will not be giving you the repeat sessions. I've mentioned this very, very clearly. We are not going to waste our time in seeing the sessions again. Time is very precious. You're spending an hour in the morning, you're going to make your notes. Let's not go into repeat sessions. They're only available to those people who have missed with a very strong reason. And if you tell me that, ma'am, I partied on Saturday night late and I couldn't get up in the morning on Sunday, sorry, the sessions will not be available. Your loss. You have to be diligent. Like I was partying on New Year's till about 1 o'clock. I slept at about 2ish. Morning 4 o'clock, I had my session with my BCI friends for the magic book. I got up. It's my commitment. Whether I want to sleep later in the day depends upon me. Sessions will not be available for people who are attending every day, not at all. Only for those who miss, and that too if the reason is solid enough. So, and if we have a prior notification, it's much more important. So don't cook up excuses like, my son fell sick and I can't come. Yeah, we'll form groups, Neha. Let it take time. We will form for groups of five people. At least all of us, let's transfer. That will happen in the last week of January or the first week of February. Please give it time. The order form is already on the group. Pooja, please become empowered. Click on the group, that magnifying glass, write order form or registration. You'll find it. And anybody else, please share it on the group because Pooja has apparently missed it. So please share it there. When important messages come, why don't you star mark them, ladies and gentlemen? The session is about empowering ourselves. It's not about us being spoon fed. So if something is shared, please share it. Today is the day when we are all going to register if we are interested, because now it's closing for today. And that's the reason even I will know that how many journals am I supposed to take to charge. So I hope it's all clear. Any doubts, please let us know. About your family and friends, they can see the old sessions, but they can't join us from tomorrow. They can't unless they pay. And they're only going to pay if they're eligible. I hope I'm clear. If there's any feedback from anyone, we are open. Look, we're growing in this together. So if there's a feedback from any one of us, please share with us so that we can take it forward. It's not like we are a closed door and we're not going to listen to you. So if there's some feedback, please share with us. We're very happy for changes. At 6:42, let's do a meditation. And if there's any feedback, we can ask after that. Ritesh sir, I like the gallery view. Thank you. Okay, yeah, there's a gallery views there. Let's all settle down. Become 10% more comfortable as we're seated. Feet firmly placed on the ground or cross-legged. Our back straight, our eyes closed. Akshay, please settle down. Thank you. Sunita ji, are you ready? Settled? Okay. Let's take a deep breath in. Hold. And release. Once more, let's take a deep breath in. Hold. And release. One last time for the morning. Let's take a deep breath in. Hold. And release. Life is beautiful. Life is wonderful. For life is a celebration. Let's celebrate our bodies. Let's celebrate the functioning of each part of our body. The brain for thinking, for the thoughts, the eyes for the inner and the outer vision, for being beautiful, for always being supple. When we are dry, it's because we've abused them with too much of technology. So let's tell our eyes that here forward, we are going to love it, listen to it, and not abuse it. To our nose, for the sensory skills. We sense whatever, we smell whatever, thanks to our nose. Let's thank our ears for the beautiful power of hearing. We react, we absorb, thanks to whatever we hear. Let's thank our mouth, for it's a mouth organ for us. Whatever we talk, that's the way it comes out. Whatever we take, whatever we eat, is chewed here, all thanks to the teeth, to the tongue, to the saliva in our mouth. Digestion begins here, from here. Let's thank our necks for just holding our heads so tall and strong. But let's immediately go up and thank our scalp for holding our hair so beautifully. Let's thank our hair for its texture, for the way they are. If they're ruffled, if they're frizzy, thank them nonetheless. Visualize them however you want, and truly they'll become exactly as you want. Let's thank our face for totality, our esophagus for carrying the food and the water in our stomach, our shoulders, our arms, upper and lower, our hands, our fingers, our nails. Our hands move and make us do hundreds of odd jobs a day. We can't imagine our life without our hands. Thank you, dear hands, for everything. Let's touch our back or thank our back. While we're doing the body scan, you may touch, you may just feel the energy. Depends upon you. Let's energize and thank our back, our spinal cord, our upper and lower back, our hips. Thank you, dear back, for keeping us tall and strong. We're able to walk, sit, and do everything with you being in the right place. We truly thank you. Let's thank our lungs for breathing so wonderfully, for detoxing every time. Today we resolve, today we commit to do deep breathing, pranayams, to detox our bodies through liver. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's just thank our heart for it beats unconditionally, for it grows every day, day by day, for being there for us absolutely whenever, wherever required. Because you're a true, true giver. Thank you, dear heart. Let's thank our liver and let's vow that we will keep it clean. We will detox it just as required. Let's thank our stomach and promise it that we will not abuse it. We will try and go organic. Let's thank our intestines for breaking down our food and for processing them and taking them to the excretory system. Let's thank our rectum for excreting the toxins out of our body. Let's thank our sexual organs for giving us pleasure. Let's thank our thighs for holding on to our weight, our back thighs, our knees for the flexibility, for all that we are able to walk. We can't imagine a leg without the knee. We could have never been able to walk if there was no knee, if there was no elbow in our hands. So thank you, dear joints. Let's thank our calves, front and back. Let's love our body by thanking our ankles, our feet, our fingers and nails. Let's thank the touch, the feel. Let's thank the cells, the trillions of cells in our body. Now we promise we will talk to each part of our body and give it love. For each part of our body deserves the love. Now we promise to have this one-to-one conversation with our body parts. Give it healing and give it love. Because now we know that we can heal anything and anyone. We don't have to have a degree. Love is the biggest qualification, and we are growing every day in our love for ourselves, our body, and the life around us. All we do is invite love and give it to that part of the body and let it heal. Healing truly begins from the mind, from our heart, to be in absolute beautiful amalgamation, to be in coherence with each other. Let's just become one body, one mind, one soul. Yes, the body has many, many, many organs, many functions. Let's believe in the healing power of our body, for it will heal us unconditionally. Let's invite the healing power. Let's pledge to ourselves that when we are unwell, we will not abuse our body with toxic food. We go natural and allow the body to heal. Let's unravel the magic of health because health is truly wealth. Let's absorb in 2 minutes of tranquility with this beautiful music and thank our body one last time for good morning. Now, let's roll our heads towards Mother Earth. Thank you, Mother Earth, for grounding us, for giving us our roots. We are truly, truly, truly grateful. We're growing in you every day, more and more. Let's roll our heads at eye level and let's thank our life. Good or bad, best or worst, we are who we are because of our life experiences, our life lessons, and we've learned a beautiful lesson. Firstly, to pay gratitude, to have an attitude of gratitude for not only our body and ourselves, but for every single thing around us. We've learned our life lessons. It's very important for us to be in a good feeling zone, to push ourselves in a happy zone with our lists in order. Let's invite love in our body, in our life, in a very beautiful way, because that's a life lesson we've learned. Love, gratitude, and happiness is all we require, the three main ingredients to make our life magical. And so it is. Thank you, dear life, for so many life lessons. Let's roll our heads above and face the universe, hands stretched in a hug pose, an abundance pose. Thank you, universe, for having our backs. We're truly grateful. We know whatever we give is what we get. Thank the cosmos, divinities, the angels, and the guardians. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And now, let's rub our hands and create energy in them. As we've already thanked each part of our body, all we will do is is just touch it from top to bottom, from our head to our face, to our ears, to our neck, to our shoulders, to our arms, to our lungs, to our heart, liver, stomach, intestines, upper, lower back, hips, legs, top to bottom, and our feet. And with the hands still closed, back again, let's invite love, gratitude, wishes, and blessings. And bless each person with abundance in their life. Let all the dreams come to fruition, theirs and ours, because we are one Sangha. And let's invite tomorrow, the week three, the week of creation, with being solid, with being together, with being committed. Only those of us who are committed shall join tomorrow. Let's invite tomorrow with a brand new possibility. And so it is. Let's welcome and let's bless each one with a radiant $1,000,000 smiles. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, Kirmai, Salish, missing Alona today, Rajni, Shraddha, Puneet, Sangeeta, Shweta, Archana, Kuldeepji, Akshay, Pooja, Ruchita, Kashni, Harpreet, Priyal, Mehak, Chaya, Shalu, Geetika, Mudita, Shilpa, Anju, Monica, Kavita, Kainath, Dipali, Reena, Anika, Manvi, actually Radhika, Amisha, Nisha, Sudha, Ayushi, Payal, Sunita Pradhan, Neha, Preeti, Kirti, Shelly, Monish, Deepika, Sudha, Akshay and Ankita, Charandeep, Nitika, Minakshi, and to all the others whose screens are closed. Thank you for joining this very morning. Once again, thank you, Ritesh sir, for all your support. Thank you, Shweta, for being my go-to person working on this so beautifully with me. Truly grateful. Any questions? Please let me know. Anything about tomorrow, about us starting tomorrow from week three on our own? Any questions? Please let me know. And for all that we have, please be alert about it that we are in this together. And yes, Kuldeepji, whoever is not added, we will look at our response sheet. We will see whoever's paid up. We will compare with the bank entries. And if you're not added, we will manually add you to the group. And henceforth, after another week, we will try and make another smaller group. Let's go step by step. So, week three, we are on our own in a new group. We start our journey with just us being there. If you think there's anyone you want to really invite in this journey, you think who's really committed and who will be actually benefiting, let them complete the backlog of assignments. And we will also share these 3, 4 days with them once they've registered. So I hope there will be no challenge. And if there is a challenge in the morning, you can contact me. You can contact Ritesh sir. Actually, Ritesh sir would be the right person to send your messages to, and even in the group, so that we can send a one-to-one message. But if that is happening, that means that you don't have an email, and we will be checking up with that. If you have the email and you've not registered, it's completely a lacuna, and we will not be sending the link to you. So please get alert, please get empowered. That's very important. Today you've had an entire think about in the morning, how will this happen? This present group will not dissolve because there are many people who wish to continue the journey. In fact, I will keep continuing to share in this as well. Our growth journey will be in the main group because there are some people who have not committed this time, but they want to join the next 1 to 1 day series. So this group is not dissolving. Only thing is we're moving organically from this to that. So if you wish, you can leave the group. If you wish, you can stay, but we let you know when to leave because allow it another week to settle down. 34 should be the last cutoff date for us to move completely into the new group. Until then, we are there in the new group, but all the assignments are in the old group. I hope we are clear about this. Kirti, I've mentioned this to you before. No, you cannot pay for your sister until she's eligible. She has to move up in the eligibility list. She may have registered, but until she's finishing assignments, she cannot move on. She cannot. I'm sorry. She'll have to miss these 2, 3 days because this was already told before, right? that we will move on like this. So it's not like she didn't know about this. So if she hasn't completed assignments till now, allow her time, let her graduate to the assignments, and then we'll move on. But if you're very, very sure, and if you are taking the if you are taking the commitment on her behalf and you're already with us, we can allow it, but that will be your commitment. And if she doesn't fulfill by 31st, the amount can't be refunded back because it's going to trust and she will be disbarred from the course. So please let me know if you're ready to take the commitment on her behalf. Then the money also comes and she doesn't get benefit out of it. So if that is a commitment you're giving to us, please write to Amrita ma'am so that we can put her name in the registration list. It's very simple. Your friends and family is somebody you will take the commitment for. If you trust that they will be here, then they're allowed to pay. I again repeat myself, it's not about payment. It's about integrity and commitment. We are here in this for a reason, for a cause. So more power to everyone. And for the people who are not Indian residents and you're making your Indian friends pay up, please let your family pay up only 3121 right now. We do not know exact weight of the books, the exact postage cost. If that has to be borne by you, we will let you know. But keep in mind that you may have to cough up money for that. I hope everything is clear. Yes, Ritesh sir's number is this. He's also on the group. So if you go on the group and you just type @Ritesh, you'll find him there also. So let's have a power packed week. It's 7 o'clock. Let's log off and we'll see each other soon tomorrow. And without any problems, because that's what we're manifesting. That's going to be very, very smooth for all of us. Lots of love, lots of light and abundance. See you tomorrow.